Van Beekum not having too much of an easy time with Brian Farrell just there. One mistake and Brian Farrell will take that lead in a second.
Oh, here it goes. We got a drag race. Bobby Van Beekum with a problem already. Lots of smoke coming out that car, and he's in the front straightaway.
I think I jinxed Van Beekum. I was just like talking about if one problem happened.
We just got, that's right, man. You jinxed them. A lot of smoke from that car. That's going to tell me that's either oil or belt. And it goes right back to what Oliver and I were talking about. But now check this out. Brian Farrell now inheriting the lead with Jonah Bishop now in second place.
I don't think Jonah Bishop will catch him.
Oh, that's what we got. Now Kyle Arkanaugh is now enjoying third place. But Cohen Crawford and the 195 car of Michael Bernstein.
I think the 906 car passed Michael Bernstein. Oh, wait, I know.
There it is again. Great drone work. Brian doing a fabulous job saying where the race in action is. Kyle Arkanaugh.
Jonah doing absolutely amazing on those turns. Trying to catch Brian Farrell.
Brian. I know you didn't want to see Bobby Van Beekum on the side of the track, but Brian Farrell is fine with making sure that first place now will be secured with him.
Yeah. Oh, here comes Jonah. Closing the gap between Brian Farrell and him.
Whoa!
Jonah is playing it amazing.
If you were online right there, Jonah Bishop just backing that car in turn two. Jonah Bishop wants that lead.
Here comes Jonah.
You can see Jonah Bishop sawing on the steering wheel. And Jonah Bishop just backing that car into every single corner. May not be the fastest, but man, it looks awesome to see that car backing up into corners. Jonah Bishop, you can see it all the way from up here. He is really sawing on that steering wheel. And that's not generally always the fastest way around it.
Here comes Jonah.
But it seems to be working. 2 laps to go. Well, if he does it again, look what he does right here into turn 2. And he does it again here in turn 3. Watch out, Jonah Bishop backs it in right here into turn 3.
Outside. Wow, amazing drone work by Brian.
You know, I find myself being the announcer out here, the voice of CORR, but sometimes I see the racing like this and I just want to watch the racing. There again, Jonah Bishop. And that's what they call backing that car in, because you're generally sideways before you even enter the corner. White flag flies for Brian Farrell. Can Brian Farrell hold it together for just one more lap?
I don't know. I think Jonah's doing amazing out there. I think he's going to take home first, especially on this turn.
Look at that right there. They're backing it in turn 3 completely. Letting that car sit sideways and straighten out. Oh! I love watching.
Here comes
Jonah
Jonah!
to the inside. Loving this race. He's going to do everything he can, but Brian Farrell is going to have to stay as fat as he can. Wow, we got a race on our hands. Firebird International Raceway, where you at? They touch.
Oh, my.
They touch again.
Jonah is not. Oh, my.
Jonah, you got one more turn, and that's going to do it. They're going to drag race down the front straightaway.
See if Jonah can do it.
It doesn't look like Jonah's going to have anything. He had him in the corners. But Ryan Farrell,
For the first
Jonah
place.
Bishop.
He had no brakes that whole time.
Wow. Wow. I just got done Oliver had told me there were no brakes, so he had to scrub speed. I was wondering why he was so aggressively backing that car into the corners.
That was amazing.
I actually loved watching that.
I think he wasn't going as fast as he could have because of that no brakes. If I would have been informed, I would have been like, that's
I have to
amazing.
agree. If I would have been informed, I've been able to talk about the ability that he was doing there. What another great shot right there.
That is
Of our
absolutely
winner.
amazing to be able to do that with no brakes and still get second place with all these good racers out here. Especially with these good racers, it's really hard to get third place and even second place without your brakes, because brakes can play a really big part in racing.
No, they're
Road
absolutely detrimental to play in racing because the way you win races is making sure that you corner correctly, and you have to also make sure that you're able to stop. And you have to have, in my opinion, in any form of racing, well, at least with motocross or off-road racing to this level, you try to have all your braking done in the corner. If you're setting on the brakes in a corner, you're trying to set the car. So having the brakes there are a little bit different, and not having the brakes, you saw how Jonah Bishop was able to deal with it by setting the car sideways and allowing the speed